Hi Phil, how are you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, now you're interviewing from Global TV Online from Tanzania, and my name is Saleh Al Jembe.
Okay, nice to meet you, Saleh.
Yeah, and now my first question will be like, how do you prepare for each game? Does any of this change when you prepare for the Merseyside derby?
I think as a team we've obviously trained throughout the week, and then it comes to the weekend and we stay in a hotel or eat together, obviously stay over, go through the tactics and you know, get ready for the game. As for when it becomes the Merseyside derby, I don't think anything changes in the build-up, other than the fact is you're very aware of how the city is. You know, you can see the different vibe, the hype. Obviously, the TV these days, you know, blow it up before the game. So you're a little bit more aware of the game you're going into, but you know, as professionals, you have to sort of deal with that expectation, atmosphere, and then, you know, when the game starts, it's a fantastic place to be.
And what is your personal experience in the Merseyside derby?
Well, obviously some fantastic games. We've not won as many as we would have liked over the years, but the atmosphere and the passion that's shown between the two teams are brilliant, and say something you look forward to when the fixtures come out. Every season you look for when you play them at home, and obviously the away trip as well. So fantastic, honoured to have obviously captained the team and led the team out in both tunnels, and you know, thankfully I managed to score a goal in one of them as well, which is always nice.
It's very good. And as a captain, how do you see the future of this beautiful Everton?
Yeah, I think over the course of the last couple of seasons, we've had to sort of rebuild, you know, the squad, what's going off the pitch. We're looking to try and get a new stadium. You know, everything itself is moving forward. The club's trying to push on as much as it can. Obviously, on the pitch, we need to still slowly improve on our position in the league. But I think that'll come with time and continuity. You know, keeping the staff in place, getting the young lads to come through, getting more games, and buying some really important players. So I think we're moving forward. The club is looking very positive, and hopefully finish off this season well and onto next season and build on what we've done.
And coming to the sponsors, Sport Pesa coming from Africa. What is your thoughts?
Yeah, it was fantastic. Obviously, we'd had a sponsor for a long time previously, and then Sports Pesa came on board and you know, took us to Tanzania. We welcomed the team back over here for a friendly match at Goodison as well. Fantastic experience. We stayed in a lovely hotel over there. Some of us cooked, some of us went and saw a little bit of local culture. It was a really tough game, obviously being one of our first games of pre-season over there. So no, it's fantastic to be associated with a great brand, and we've seen what's happened, you know, between the club and the sponsor in a short space of time, how much they're committed to each other. You know, Sports Pesa have done their best to get involved in not only the first team, but other stuff that we do off the pitch, and it's nice to see that, you know, they're not only just after the football, it's the brand itself, you know, the family, which is Everton.
Maybe inside that question, can you tell about Tanzania, because you were there? Yeah,
it was brilliant. We didn't stay for very long, obviously with pre-season and stuff, but we flew there. It was brilliant. It was an amazing experience. I was thankful I did a little bit of cooking at the hotel. We cooked some local traditional foods. I think I cooked the fish, so it was actually quite nice in the end. But no, everyone went and did their own little things. Some went to see some schools, some went to see some other local stuff, and it's always nice when you go over there and you feel really appreciated. And we went there and we saw a lot of smiles on a lot of people's faces, and that's what it's about. So hopefully, not only growing the brand, obviously, of Everton, but Sport Pesa is a part of that now, and it's all about us, you know, growing it not only in Tanzania, hopefully in all over Africa.
And through that, do you think Everton have the opportunity to build a strong base in Africa?
I think so. You know, I've been here a long time now. We've had quite a few African players come through the teams. Obviously, quite a few Nigerians, Stevie Pienaar from South Africa and stuff. You know, some fantastic players, and we've always been, you know, associated with them. And now, due to the sponsor, the sort of bond is getting stronger. So hopefully, next time we go, there'll be a few more blue shirts with obviously with Everton crest on supporting us, and that's what it's all about. We want to make the Everton family as big as possible, and with the help of Sports Pesa, hopefully we can do that.
And then my last question will be additional. Going back to the Premier League, now you are part of the top 10. do you think you can fight get the chance of playing Europa League?
That's the plan. I think that's something we wanted for this season, but I think with the change of the manager and sort of the change of the squad and the personnel, it's, you know, there was a little bit of a tough period in the season, but now, you know, we're in a pretty good form. If we can keep that going, you never know what will happen. And if, you know, it's not this season, definitely our aim next season is to finish up as high as possible and compete for those European places.
Thank you, Captain.
Always.
I'm here in Pittsburgh Park. I see everyone is humble. Captain is humble, and I believe Everton, you are going to do. We wish you all the best from Global TV.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Yeah.
Kwa msimu huu wa Pasaka, Jumbo Camera House tunawaletea ofa ya nusu bei kwa kila bidhaa ambayo inapatikana dukani kwetu. Tupo posta mpya, jengo la Benjamin Mkapa, meza 9 floor. Karibu sana.